Nick here with aFe. We're down in the research and development department where the techs put our products to the test day in and day out. From dyno pools to installations to flow bench testing and scanning, this is where it all begins. The products get tested over and over again just for better quality assurance before any of this product gets manufactured, sold, and installed in your vehicle. But it's also the birthplace of some of the most popular products here at aFe, one of which is the cold air intake, the Momentum. The Momentum cold air intake system is truly a sealed intake system that delivers power each and every time you accelerate. So let's talk about the top 5 features of the Momentum that sets it apart from other intakes in the industry. Number 1 feature is its minimalist design. Back in the day, cold air intakes weren't really cold air intakes. They were tubes and filters, or filters on a stick. Manufacturers were throwing heat shields and cold air boxes just to try to get as much hot air out of there as they could, but all it did was add more products or more components to each intake system. More hardware, more brackets, more parts, complicated things, and truly did not keep the heat out of the cold air intake. The aFe engineers were tasked to come up with a simpler design that was still effective and efficient by getting the most cold air into the car's engine. The result? The Momentum intake concept shook the industry. Proven intake gains, pure cold air, fewer parts. The fewer parts meant easier to install and durable in any application. You can recognize the Momentum by some of its features, like the large sealed intake housing, the sight glass window, and it looks good in any engine bay. Number 2, the filter. The filter is the heart of the intake system, and the Momentum's job is to deliver the most cold air into your car's engine, and the filter's there to protect it. So when we take the stock intake out, that leaves us with the size and determination of how large of a filter we can get into that location and design the Momentum intake around that large filter. The filter element is washable and reusable. It's also available in dry and oiled filter media for on and off-road use. Number 3, dyno-proven gains. How do you measure success? You fail quickly. You take the factory vehicle, you dyno test it with a stock intake, and then you get your baseline numbers. Once we achieve those baseline numbers, we design, we prototype, we install, we test, we redesign and retest until we get better numbers that outperform any stock intake. We publish those dyno numbers on each and every Momentum intake. We won't release it until it makes more power. Number 4, you feel, hear, and you see the difference with a Momentum intake. Life's too short to drive boring stock vehicles, right? With a Momentum intake, when you step on the gas, you feel that sudden acceleration, you hear that engine sound, and when you pop your hood, you see that it's no longer a stock boring engine bay. You've got a really clean looking intake that actually delivers power and sound. It's true bolt-on performance. The Momentum intake requires no tunes, no modifications, everything's included. Your engine, your car will love you for improving the stock sound, for breathing more life into your vehicle. Number 5, it's made in the USA. All of aFe products are made right here in Corona, California. From our in-house rotational molding facility to our filter manufacturing facility, all the components that go into the Momentum cold air intake are made right here at aFe Power. We design it, we build it, we test it every step of the way, so you know that it's quality product designed, built, and tested by enthusiasts. Okay, so we hope you learned something about the Momentum cold air intake system today. And remember, some of these Momentum intakes do offer some different materials like carbon fiber or aluminum tubing. So whether you drive a car, truck, Jeep, or SUV, make sure you check out afepower.com to find the right intake for your vehicle.